And I was also watching like Bangum, Smurfs interviews and all that.
Right.
And I would love to talk to him one day as well. But
absolutely,
yeah,
we're gonna sign. We're gonna set that up.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that interview with Smurf.
Yeah, if y'all could do it together, that'd probably be dope.
Yeah.
And you just interview him. But that was one thing I was like wanted to talk about because he said some story on InfoMinds. I love InfoMinds, the channel. That's like one of my first channels that I started watching. He said that after like the murder, there was like this confrontation between Preem and 50 where they met, and like it wasn't like a over confrontation, but it was like a playful, but it was real. Were you there for that?
No, I wasn't there.
Yeah, that was like it was like a hug, and the hug was.
Oh, now he tried to touch Preem head or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I seen that, but I didn't. Yeah.
Was
yeah,
that talked about at the time, or was it like just it came up later?
It was spoken about, but I didn't. I wasn't there for that. For
Yeah,
that situation.
It sounds kind of funny, but I don't even know. I don't even know if you can answer that. But like, was the Preem 50 thing a real thing, or was it just? It seems like it was a real thing by what you just did there.
Well, he said everybody was somebody already know.
Yeah. I think the thing about, do you think 50 like built? Because you said punching Nelly in the face. You think he intentionally made it seem like he was really going at these street figures, or it was another thing?
No, it's not that he was going at these street figures, but he was going at people that these street figures were affiliated with, and maybe these street figures didn't like what he was doing because that's their bread and butter. You know?
Yeah. I want to get to the G Unit thing. Was Lost Boy, because you said Lost Boys was more than a rap group.
Yeah.
G Unit, was that the same thing? Was it more than
no? Because Lost Boys had history before they became rappers. 50 was already rapping. He was already signed to Jam Master Jay before. He was already signed to Track Masters, Sony, Columbia, Tommy Mottola. So after he got shot, he created G Unit, and yeah, it was at that point equivalent to a street crew. His smart thing is he took dudes from different areas that had different crews that were putting in work, and he branched them together. He got the main guys from each group, and he merged them together.
What exactly was your role? Were you one of the like those people that you just mentioned?
I was a G Unit soldier. Yes.
Okay. What does a soldier mean? I know what it means in the
part of the movement, man.
Okay.
You know.
Do you regret your roles as a soldier now that you look back, or was it like something else?
I mean, no, I don't. You know, I'm here now. A lot of people think I'm bitter or I hate 50. I really don't. I really actually don't have a problem with him, right? I have a problem with some of the things that he did, and it's not about money being taken back. You know, that's your money. Whatever. I like Prince said on the podcast, like, we don't respect nobody's money at all, right? That means nothing to me. I don't care about that, right? I always have my own anyway, right? It may not be as much, but I have my own, you know? And what he eat don't make me shit, but it was things that happened behind the scenes that can't be taken back that I was just like, you know, nah, that, like, you know.
You're talking about like blackballing and stuff like that?
Nah, listen, the blackballing is really not even it. People get it confused. I don't care. You're supposed to do that. We went to war. You played war games. You're supposed to blackball me. That's fine. That's fine. Other stuff you did it was beyond that, you know.
Yeah. What you think is an accurate perception that, like, because the Preem team is always mentioned, well, y'all like the young boys will be y'all men now,
right?
But like back then, y'all were the young boys, and y'all needed to represent a new movement in order for 50 to kind of even like really move around. Not that he needed like, but he just kind of needed a movement.
Right.
And every rapper needs a movement.
Yeah, every rapper needs a movement.
Especially
he
back
had
then.
a movement. He had a movement, and he had a lot of young people that didn't give a fuck about Preem, respectfully, you know. But Preem was the OG. But again, like I said, we looked at him as a reward.
Wow.
At that time.
Sorry, throw it up. Turn it up, Domination. 100 sheep, I'd rather 10 lions. Loyalty, don't want no switch sides. Loose lips, this ain't an empire. Run your mouth and get your shit right. 100 sheep, I'd rather 10 lions. Facts. Loyalty, don't want no switch-siders. Facts. Loose lips will sink an empire. Facts. Run your mouth and get your shit right. Watch how you mention us, you know how we give it up. Boy, we keep them blickies tucked, flex, we pick them blickies up. Semi-automatics roaring like a Hemi truck. Only bosses sit with us, you don't wanna trigger us.